Tonight's opening act, we have JV basketball action. You see the West Rutland Golden Horn out there. Amy Lincoln set the jump center. And they'll be opposed by Twin Valley today. The Wildcats all the way from, well, it's between Bennington and Brattleboro, Route 9, all the way from that far southern point up here. And we're going to have a good ball game. I can already tell you right now, we have Stacy Woods, 35, jumping center for Twin Valley. And the Wildcats, obviously, in case you can't tell, in the dark or the black uniforms. West Rutland in their traditional yellow, I call it, but gold uniforms. And we'll get set for the jump ball, and we will have JV basketball underway on Munger Vision. It's going to be tipped around, controlled by Twin Valley. 8-minute quarters. They do have overtime if necessary. We played it, we have a winner, and the varsity game between Twin Valley and West Rutland will be seen at a later date on Channel 15. And what happened, they hit the support that holds up the backboard, and that's going to be on a play. And we'll have West Rutland with their first possession. We're going to have Heidi Byrne and Jonna Ricky in the basketball game in the backcourt. It's going to be Ricky bringing the basketball up. We're going to be looking at that 2-3 zone as Twin Valley has gone down and gotten set up in it. There was nice court pressure in the backcourt. That pass up around the head of Lincoln, she couldn't handle it. And here comes Twin Valley's number 2, Lozito. And Lozito will snap the pass off just outside the elbow. And they're looking to go down inside. Lozito had it, saves it on the inline. That's Hart there defensively, and it's going to be out of bounds to West Rutland. We played 40 seconds of JV basketball, and we are looking for the first points of the game. Again, Byrne and Ricky work the backcourt, and they have Hart, Ponto, and Lincoln up front offensively for West Rutland. And then we'll learn the Twin Valley lineup as the night progresses along. I can get them the names memorized. And then again, there's only 6 people on the West Rutland JV squad. Ricky with a nice catch. He'll put the shot up, and no, weak side. We rebound by Lincoln. She'll pretty quick hook shot right there, but it was off the mark, and we'll have the ball brought down by Lozito. Shannon Lozito looks like she's going to be the point guard. And they'll work the ball around. They want Lozito to get the ball back, but she's too well covered. So there's the ball fake, cut inside the free throw line, back to Lozito. From the free throw line, got it. Give the assist to Bartlett. Listen, Bartlett, number 5, cut into the pass, and in the bucket, 2-0. Twin Valley with the lead. Boy, Hart thought about it. She's a shooter anyway. She likes to put the ball up from any spot on the floor. They tried to go back to her on the baseline. Pownell's pass picked off, and here's the push down the far side, and getting there to slow it down was Byrne. They have to reset, and we'll go to Lozito. That was number 11, Poulin, that had the basketball originally for the Twin Valley Wildcats. And that pass to a fan, making the grab, and that'll be out of bounds, obviously. We'll have the basketball go to West Rutland. Takes these JV games a good quarter to kind of get cranked up and get wide open. Hart, with nobody else in the backcourt, came all the way back to midcourt to pick up the pass. Hart off the dribble. We'll just give it back to Byrne. Now, she's good from the outside, but this time she'll be off the mark. Lincoln up and fouled, and I believe we're going to have 2 shots awarded to Amy Lincoln. Yeah, that's been confirmed by Mr. Clone. And 2 shots, so we'll have Lincoln at the line. West Rutland looking for their first points of the night they'll come hopefully from the free throw line, and stops the clock with 6 minutes even to go in the first quarter of play. And that foul was called on Brittany Poulin. Cuts the lead in half at 2-1. We're early. Like I said, we got 4 quarters of basketball to go. Obviously, we have 4 of them. That's why they call them quarters. But she'll get 1 of 2, and that ball will be chased down in the corner. It was controlled by Akers, number 32. So Lozito and Hart match up out there. Hart, number 12, in gold, and Lozito 2. And it's a hard pass to handle, but it's picked up and on the drive up, and Akers a little bit, or Poulin, I'm sorry, number 11, missed it, and they will bring it all the way back, and Poulin in the paint. This is Lozito, and she's 2 for 2, Lozito is. Both of those came from inside the arc, only 2 points apiece. And it goes 4-1 now, watch the Wildcats. Lozito on Hart, and Hart a little hesitant there. She was open for a brief second. Ricky's open, and nope, be off the back of the iron. Hart will go and get the rebound, go up, and that thing wouldn't go down. Byrne has a chance for it, and then just got beat to the basketball by Woods. They'll come back to Lozito. To Bartlett. Bartlett wearing number 5 for Twin Valley, and she traveled. Yeah, she got a good start. Saw the paint open up, but took that lead step, and that'll be called a travel. So West Rutland. Boy, the clock stopping in even numbers tonight. Stops at 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Yeah, if you want to see a good varsity game, stick around and watch the varsity game of Twin Valley at 9-1, West Rutland at 10-1. Of course, they're different divisions. Twin Valley Division 3 or seed, and West Rutland Division 4 or D division. That's down inside, and Ponto will get the bucket. Cuts the lead to 1 at 4-3. That'll be a good matchup. Definitely worth watching on PEGTV channel 15. Lozito was looking to loop the ball downside, came back to Poulin, and she made a lot of fakes there, but never got the ball because nobody on West Rutland really lost their defensive assignment. Lozito's 2 for 2. And they're going to put hard on her. There's a screen set for Lozito. Ball tipped away. Gets to her. She's too far underneath the basket to make the shot. And that time they stripped the ball from Akis. And we got jump ball call. She burned there along with Lincoln. And it's going to be gold basketball. They chased down the basketball, went down the corridor into the locker room, and see the varsity coach having a cup of coffee. It's Buddy Hayford. He'll be busy here in a few moments as he gets his very good varsity squad ready to play Carl Serrani's West Rutland girls. That's going to be a missed shot, kicks to the side, picked up by Bartlett. She'll bring the ball to Poulin, and Poulin wants to find Lozito, and now she, like I said, will get a lot of the touches, obviously, in the first quarter of play. In a 4-3 ball game, Wildcats with the lead, and Lozito with all the points. Byrne came out to almost get the steal to go to Bartlett, and she was sealed off from going baseline, tried the shot, and the box up by Ponto, and then a race for the ball on the far side, and jump ball called, as we'll have Woods there along with Ponto, and it's going to stay down on the floor. And the Wildcats will set up that box formation, and Akis will give it off to Poulin. Popped open at the last second. Shot was short on the floor of the rebound. And boy, I think it's going to become black basketball, or whatever they want to call it. It's going to be Twin Valley basketball. Lincoln just realized that she's on the defense. She gets up shaking the cobwebs out. And so Akis set. This time just on the opposite side of the box. And yeah, they're having to lob it up top. And that's going to be, that's a battle and a half. That's backcourt. Yeah. Oh, she didn't touch it. Burns going to pick it up. Nobody touched it, and she will get it. No, she'll miss it, and this is crazy stuff. And it's going to be no basket after all that. What happened? Byrne just got her steps down wrong. She was like tiptoeing on broken glass down there, and Byrne battling for it. Ball on the baseline. Comes back out to Twin Valley. Lozito's got to get to it, or it's going to be a backcourt. Yeah. Finally, yes. That was awesome. The whole thing. That's why you got to come watch these JV games live. There's always crazy stuff like that goes on in these basketball games. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4-3, so not a lot of scoring, but as you could see, a lot of action. Pano catches, fires. No, weak side rebound came down to Twin Valley, and that's going to be Woods. They got the rebound. She gave it out to Lozito, and now to Poulin. Poulin wants to pull up, and boy, that is a mile in the air and about 4 feet short, and Byrne will have the basketball. West Rutland wants to get a little more flow into the game here. Gets it off to Ricky. She'll catch fire, and nope. I like it, though. Keep shooting. Those balls will start to go in. Samantha Gilmore, the head coach for West Rutland's JV squad, in her first year as being totally in control, or kind of in control. Akis to Bartlett, and the basket. Nice little loop cut along the baseline, and comes 6-3 now as the Wildcats build up a 3-point lead. Point Hart got right into the teeth of the top of that 2-3 zone, and they put the clamps on her and shut her down. They look for Pano, off her hands to Hart. No shot clock to worry about. They can procrastinate here and take their time. Hart dumped the ball off the Byrne, and she'll put it up. No. Hooked it in, and that's going to be on the hands of Poulin. She'll kill the dribble and go to Lozito. 1:56 to go in the first quarter of play. And Bartlett was on the break, but too far out of her reach. Right idea is Tony Girardi, number 15, coming in the ball game for West Rutland. She represents the only substitution they have. There's only 6 players on the squad. And Kayla Littleton, 34, checks in for the Wildcats. So Littleton in for her first action. She plays on that back line of that 2-3 zone. Hart lines it up and got it. That's a pretty shot. 6'5" as she was inside the arc. She's a shooter, believe me, she's a scorer, and that's going to be good. And Girardi almost had her first steal, still might have her first steal. She gets a ton of them in the basketball game. She's got to work on her layup. We'll see how that's working tonight for her. And that pass thrown away a little bit too far outside, looking for Ricky, and there'll be a turnover. And so a turnover for West Rutland here. We're nearing the 1 minute to play mark, and I think they're going to call it travel. Yeah, they got the ball down to Woods, and she was open on the baseline, but maybe too open as she just caught the ball and kind of started moving with it without dribbling. So Girardi again has faced, nobody at the point guard position has faced any pressure from either side. Nobody's pressed in the backcourt. To Lincoln inside the paint, to the bucket, and you know what? She lost the handle, got it back up. Too tough. Yep, too tough. She was directly into the cylinder trying to shoot it straight up and in, and just won't work for her. So with 50 seconds to go, it's 6-5. The Wildcats first quarter action on Munger Vision. And Lazito to Bartlett. And Bartlett wants to put it on the floor, wants to take it on the baseline. There's Luke down inside. Lazito, oh no. Oh, offensive rebound. Might have gone up and down. Travel called, yeah. Right idea. Jay's got to let go of it on the way up. And 0-0 coming in is Bettina Schwab. So Schwab in for the Wildcats from Twin Valley. There used to be Wilmington and Whitingham, and they combined the two schools. And they are in snow country. Let me tell you, they're right in a snow belt out there. There's Girardi company looking for their first lead of the ball game. Ponto pivots, gives it back. Girardi will save it from going over the timeline. It would have been an over and back violation. And Ricky up. Ricky will kick it back and foul. Nice dish off by Ricky Capano, and she's going to be at the line. And the foul called on Akis, number 32. So Ponto will, yep, so tied up at 6. It's that kind of teased everybody, sat on the rim, then it went in. And she can't get the second one, we'll stay tied at 6. Schwab will sky for the rebound, get up to Bartlett to Lozito. 9 seconds, 8 seconds as they count down the first quarter here, down to 5 seconds. And she'll make the spin move, put it up, this will count, and no. Tell you, a great move to get open, and that's going to be the quarter. We're going to have a 6-6 game at the end of the first quarter play in JV basketball action between Twin Valley and West Rutland. You can see, as I can see, it's going to be West Rutland with the first possession of the second quarter play. And Girardi's going to stay in the basketball game. She saw a good majority of that first quarter. Now they got her back in, and they'll go inside the panel. She'll kick it out. Byrne will go up with it, and nope, she'll miss the shot. It's a good shot to take, and we're looking for Girardi, and that's going to be backcourt violation. Yep, there's the call right there. No. We whistle it down. It's the second one we've had, one in each team. It goes side out right in front of the West Rutland bench, and Bartlett take it on a bounce, and she will have half the court to work with. They're already in their offensive end. And Lozito, again, likes to wheel into the paint. There's a good dish off to Schwab. She kicks, fires, came up short. Rebound down to Hart. Hart, front court. Hart pushing the ball, and she'll curl back now, go between the circles, and they'll set up and run their play. They spread the floor offensively. Byrne off to Girardi, and she's guarded very tightly there. Didn't have any place to get the shot off as Littleton came out the player, and that's going to be weak side rebound. Oh, and Ricky one more time. No. Ponto, no. West Rutland on the glass offensively. Had 3 chances and just were off kilter as far as the shots go. The rebounding was excellent, though. Lozito will get it down to Akis, and she'll just hand it off to Schwab. Now they got their spacing corrected. It's a little tight there for a while on some of those passes. Bartlett looks for the cutter. Lozito to go through. Now the lane opens up, and there's Lozito open, and got it. Lozito with 6 points in the contest. Breaks the tie, goes 8-6, and Girardi will, she's got her dribble back. I don't know if she realized that or not. She'll toss it down inside the paint, and Girardi will pick up the loose ball. She went all the way across court to get that loose basketball, and they'll set the offense back up now. Ricky catches, fires, and no. Good look, rims up. Pano got it, got fouled, and going to the line. Pano doing a good job on the boards tonight. And Akis will pick up the foul. Will be her second personal, team's third. West Rutland without a team foul yet, and Ponto with 2 shots coming up. 6:23 to go in the second quarter. And nope, we will not have a tie after this shot unless it's A missed shot, rebound by West Rutland, put back up and in. So Pano on the second shot will be up and good. Got 1 of 2 and makes it 8-7 now. And Bartlett will take the ball out of bounds. I expect this to be pretty tight like this throughout the whole game, seriously. But they'll get warmed up here and they'll get the offense going, and that's going to be out of bounds off in the hands of Akers. She was making a cut to the bucket and the ball was thrown behind her. Since Girardi has come in the ball game, she has been pushed to the point. She'll handle the ball majority of the times, and she'll set the offense up to Byrne. And by the right on her, Schwab gave her no spot to really get a comfortable shot off. That goes off the rim straight down into the hands, number 34, Littleton. And now Lozito up ahead to Bartlett. And that was her pass down inside, was knocked out of bounds, came back to Bartlett. She touched it, and that'll become West Rutland basketball. Byrne conversing with the crowd there, which has to be the varsity squad for West Rutland. So West Rutland again looking for the lead here. It'll be their first lead in the basketball game, if they're able to obtain that. And there's this takeaway as they tip the ball away, racing down the court, making a save. No, out of bounds will go Jen Wyatt as she tried to stay on that in line. Just lost her balance, went out of bounds. We've got a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second West Rutland timeout. So let's take a look at the West Rutland squad. 30-second timeout, and they have a very small squad, so we'll give you the lineup here, the roster for the season. And like I said, Samantha Gilmore is the head coach for the West Rutland JV, but they have Amanda Hart, number 12, Tiffany Ponto is 13, Tony Girardi 15, Heidi Byrne wears 20, Gianna Ricky 21, and Amy Lincoln is 23, and that is the roster. And again, very low scoring game so far, 8-7, but like I said, it takes a good half a quarter to a quarter for some reason before the JV guys kind of get it cranked up and get it going in the right direction as far as getting buckets. And don't forget that website at Channel 15. You can go to www.PEGTV.com. And you can do a lot of things. You can get the schedule, you can contact them through there, you can order duplications that way, or you can also click on video on demand and watch the programming right on the internet, right on your computer. So that's kind of cool. Your community information stations, PEGTV, up, and Byrne searching for a shot, tipped around by Pano. She'll go up, and Pano's been very good in this first half on the boards, taking shots, and just an overall solid game. And 2 shots for Ponto, and that follows assist to Littleton. Again, one of these would tie the game up. The first one will be up, and she will, oh man, I don't know how it didn't happen, but it didn't go down through, and we'll stay at 8-7. Twin Valley with the 1-point lead. And they'll maintain it as Littleton got the rebound, gave it off to Schwab, and then very smartly Lozito came back and got the ball. And they almost had the steal right there, and Byrne does save it to Girardi. Nice job of hustling to the sideline, then staying in bounds, and Girardi and Lozito, the ball tipped away to, no, I thought it was going to come to Ricky, but it stays in there. They throw it for Wyatt, and Byrne back there will make the steal and travel. Yeah, she knew it. That's why she let go of the ball right away, trying to avoid getting called for the steps, but her momentum carried her toward the sideline. Work the pass around, and Wyatt to Akers. She wanted to go baseline. That goes out of bounds off from Schwab, and it becomes West Rutland's turn to have the basketball.
Come on, tight down here. Come on.
Girardi will lob it down to Hart. Hart's been quiet offensively tonight. She's trying to change that, and she will get her second basket and give West Rutland a lead at 9-8. So she's got 4 points in the ball game. Girardi with the 1 steal, coming out to play Lozito. Caught by Akers, lost the dribble. Her pass will not be stolen. It's going to become flag basketball, between Valley basketball. Yeah, basically right in the corner here, the Hinchy gym she is. You can see Lozito waits for some motion to happen. Girardi will pressure the ball. She'll come right up and follow her up to the logo and There's the give, the basket, no good. The shot just a little bit long and strong. Goes off from Schwab out of play. And also Hart was there for West Rutland, but it was Schwab who touched it last for Twin Valley. No press. Neither teams had to worry about navigating through heavy traffic in the backcourt. Burn for 3-ball. No. Rebound up and got it. Boy, Ricky came in on the weak side. And a big-time rebound, and then the basket makes it 11-8 West Rutland. Lozito double dribbled, yeah. Got that second hand up, held the ball with 2 hands, and put the ball on the floor again for a dribble, and that will be called. It was actually real close, but she did do it. So West Rutland on a nice little run here at the 6-6 game. It's now 11-8. They've outscored Twin Valley 5-2. And Akis will be called for her, I believe, 3rd foul. That's 3 fouls now on Akis. And Hart looking, waiting, looking. And has to bring it back to Ricky. And they'll give the ball a little pass right to Girardi, and she will get in a little trouble. She lost the dribble. Hart spins the ball to her liking, and that time it'll go down and out. Pano had it, lost the ball on the floor, and yeah, they're going to dish it back, guys. That was a nice play by Akers up ahead, and they can't save it as far as saving it for a layup, but they're trying to gain possession. I believe Girardi touched last. That's what's going to happen. Tony Girardi with the last possession of the ball off her hands out of bounds. And we're going to have a sub come in. It's going to be Poulin, number 11. Brittany Poulin coming in for Akers for Twin Valley. For those 3 fouls, I doubt we'll see Akers again in this first half with only 3:32 to go. Schwab got fouled. Hart came up, got beat defensively, then tried to make it up, and then fouled her on the shot. 2 shots on it is the call, so that'll stop the clock with 3.5 minutes to go in the half, and 11-8 West Rutland. And Bettina Schwab will be up, and nope. Tickled the rim, but wouldn't go in, and will stay at 11-8. That'll be short, and Hart will just go to the corner, get it. And Hart handles the ball well, will just dribble in the front court herself. The Girardi, she's in the corner. Quickly will get it back to Hart, so they can't get the trap going down inside there. Ricky with the catch, and Ricky, her pass knocked away and controlled by Poulin. Well, what breaks she had is she didn't get called for the travel, and Poulin will chase it down, save it to Wyatt, and they'll just recycle the offense. So they want to go to Lozito and let her actually make the play start off here, and Girardi will gamble and not get the steal. They'll kick it off to Poulin, and that was partially blocked and saved. Back into the West Rutland's hands is Hart and Lozito, and they can't get to the spot in front of her, and she's able to work her way down the sideline, and Lozito with those quick hands. Jump ball called. Yeah, and they look over to the table, and it's going to be black basketball. It'll be Twin Valley basketball. So the scoring, well, at this point, about the same as it was in the first quarter, actually, and Lozito back to Wyatt. No place to get the shot off. His Byrne followed right to the arc, and then she got a little over-aggressive. Yeah, she'll get called for the foul as she crowded her. Got the push, yep. Nobody near the bonus shot. Because that was the first foul on Byrne, and the second team foul. Byrne on the ball, trying to get the pass and bounce. It's Wyatt, and she has to go to Lozito, and she wants to take it to the hole, up and stuff. Great step inside, just didn't get to finish. We're going to have a foul called on Lozito. She got in there after the missed shot, and I believe it's going to be a hold. Hold, that is go. It's now 6 fouls on Twin Valley as a team. And you don't see a lot of pressing anymore in the JV level. At least the games that I've done at the different schools, you don't see a lot. Girardi on a baseline to Pano out of bounds. Pano had started her cut toward the basket. And they're looking to dump the ball into the corner. And the miscommunications will pass in the possession as they'll turn it over with 2:21 to go. There's the spin, and Lozito handles the ball very well. We'll get it to Schwab, and she'll give it back to Lozito. Lozito with 6 points, 6 of the 8 points. And that's going to be tipped and tipped again, and Schwab will get it. And then got her on the iron. And Girardi called for the foul, so that will be the first. Oh, it's the first on Girardi. It's the first foul on Girardi, and the way, like I said, on West Rutland, any foul trouble, and that's only the third team foul. There has not been a lot of fouls. Lazito in the corner to Poulin. They set up a screen for, and no, that was last touched by Byrne as she had Littleton with her right to number 34. You see Poulin waiting for that cut, and boy, Hart just played it beautifully. There's no way they're getting that into Littleton, and Hart just knew it, played the angle and got in front, and Hart will take the shot, and Hart's got it. She's got 6 points now, Hart does. West Rutland's lead to 5. And a 7-2 quarter so far, point-wise. West Rutland's outscored Twin Valley 7-2. Blocked from behind by Ricky, just kind of stayed on the ground and waited, and then great coordination between her hand and eye. Up ahead to Hart. She might have to lay up, and she's got 8 points now, Hart does. So quite a second quarter for West Side. 15 points all of a sudden on the board for the West Rutland squad. And Schwab dumps the pass inside. There's really no way that was ever going to be completed. Girardi on the breakaway. Oh, she's her own worst enemy. She just has a tremendous mind block as far as making those layups. 1 minute to go, clock running. Wyatt with the basketball. Byrne doesn't want to pick up another cheap foul. Oh, she's got to call that, yeah. I mean, that's good aggressive defense, but definitely a foul. And 4 fouls now as a team, but that's going to be the, I think, 2 on Byrne. Yeah, she'll sit down with the 2 fouls. He actually could have blown the whistle about 8 seconds earlier than he did, but there's just no way you could let that one go. Boy, Wyatt open, and now she'll decide to take the shot. Ooh, uses the glass, tried to bank it up and in, and Girardi stepped out of bounds. Didn't get forced out, stepped out, and that'll be a turnover with 35 seconds to go to Twin Valley. 15-8, West Rutland's JVs with the lead. And Lazito matched up against Girardi. Boy, she killed the dribble for no reason up high, got bailed out by Poulin, and she came back to meet the pass. So Lazito up, foul. And Girardi will pick up the foul. Well, they'll make it official. 1-2. No, 1-5. He said, okay. Well, I thought it had to be, and it was. So 2 fouls on Byrne, 2 fouls on Girardi. That shot off the front of the rim. So Lazito just nicked the rim. That's why she didn't get the violation. Lincoln will truck over to the corner, get it, and find Ricky. Ricky had it taken away by Lazito for the layup, and she's got 8 points now. 15-10, and 13 seconds on the game clock before the half ends. We're going to have a foul on Lazito, and that's going to be shots. Now it's going to be the 7th team foul, and Girardi going to the line for the 1-1. Yeah, and so they'll walk it up now. 9.2 seconds to go in the half. And Girardi right around 60% on the season. We'll put it up. Nope. Looked good when it left her hands, and it'll be out of bounds. It's going to be last touch by Littleton. And Hart will come down with 7.8 seconds. So they're going to set that staggered formation up. Girardi will push the ball to Hart. They wanted her to take the shot. There's no opening. 1 second and just 1/10 of a second. And well, I shouldn't say there's no way. There's little chance here of getting the basket. That's it. That's the half. 15-10 West Rutland with a 9-point second quarter. We'll take a 15-10 lead over Twin Valley on JV basketball action. West Rutland trying to find that intensity they had in that second quarter. See if they can carry it over here to the third quarter. They've got that 5-point lead. Anybody's ball game, and you see still zone defense being played. by Twin Valley. This time Hart will be way off the mark when he hit the rim. It'll be flipped out of bounds and it'll be last off the body of Ricky. She didn't touch it with her hands per se, but at the end of the first quarter, play was 6-6, and then West Rutland had a 9-4 quarter. I don't know how you can do that with 9-4. 5-point difference. My math was somewhat right. Ricky with the grab, and she'll swing the ball over to Byrne, and she'll put the shot quickly, and it'll be no good. And rebound will come down to Akis, and she's going to bring it down herself. Akis on the far sideline will squirt the pass up ahead, and it'll be out of the hands, or out of the reach of Stacy Woods. So they'll turn the ball over on that sequence of plays right there. So trying to get some push down the floor and pick up some tempo. So Hart, up by Bartlett, and let's swing over to Byrne, and she's open, and this time she got it for 2. I don't remember a three-point shot being made by either side. It's 17-10 now. We've had a couple close ones where they've just been inside the paint. And Byrne will come out as the ball got tipped in that pile, and Byrne will, there's the quick push. She likes to do that, and then go down inside, and Lincoln will have to kick the ball back. Byrne will catch, be off the mark. That was one that overshot the rim even, and it was picked up by number 35 Woods. Akis has the ball. We'll go to Bartlett, and Bartlett traveled. Yeah, I was waiting, and they did call it. Sometimes they're a little bit lenient here, and they'll give her the travel call. It'll become West Rutland basketball. And they're up by 7, 17-10. And Hart, who had 6 points unofficially in that first quarter of play, the first half of play, I'm sorry, we'll go to Byrne. Now they're working hard to get Byrne the open looks, and she's a good shooter. Right now she's just a little cold. Akis has been pushed in the backcourt. She's changed her roles here with Lozito out of the ball game, who's number 2 there for Twin Valley. She ran the point basically the whole first half. Now with her on the bench, we're going to go to Akis running the point. Hart got cut off at the three-point arc. Any more penetration down inside, and she'll lob it over to Byrne. The behind, she'll grab it to go down inside. Pato with the pivot and the pass. Oh, and a 3-second call. Had to be on Lincoln. Yeah, it is. And Lincoln called for the 3-second violation underneath the West Rutland basket. Again, Akis, number 32. Oh, they set a screen, and they threw the pass to the screen, and then there's some miscommunication there. It was between Romelt. And they're going to... Oh, and they're going to switch ends here. I'm not sure I saw it that way, but in any event, it's going to be Twin Valley basketball. Poulin had the touch. She'll go to Akis, and nope, she had a good look, too. Squared it to the basket and just didn't make the shot. Lincoln with the rebound. She'll go to Byrne. Byrne doing a lot of touches here in this third quarter play. Will come off to Hart. She'll fire away, and no. Rebound, Akis. So she'll get the rebound and bring it down herself. She's pulling a lot of double duty here. Akis calls the play out as she gets to the logo, and she killed the dribble early, made the long pass, and Woods, the 35, gave the ball back to Poulin. And that's been set up for Akis, and Akis getting a lot of touches on her, just like on the other end Byrne is. So they come out with designated offensive people, but nobody's delivering really. There's been one basket scored here by West Rutland. In the second half, it's 17-10. Ricky Byrne got it off the glass and in. So Byrne with a couple 2-point shots here makes the lead 19-10. That was a tough shot. Akis with no reason to kill the dribble there, and it just creates all kinds of trouble. And here comes West Rutland with a 2-on-2, and Byrne trying to duck inside, fouled. And then Akis just frustrated with herself and upset, got the foul called after the missed shot, and they will have Byrne going to the line. Should be 2 shots also. Fouled in the act of shooting. That's the first foul, 4 on Akis. That could also lead to her frustration if she's picked up her 4th foul. And Byrne with a 5-point quarter so far, all 5 points. And Lozito coming in for Akis for Twin Valley. Yeah, and they're all set to take the second shot now. Got them both. Good looking free throws from Byrne. 21-10, lead the largest, 11 points right now. At one point, West Rutland trailed in the ball game, but they kind of got it together. And Byrne, anticipating a pass on the top, they're able to get out and get a hand on it, knock it out of bounds. Bartlett around the sideline, basically right in front of her bench. We'll get it into Poulin. She'll make the grab. That's a tough pass for Lazito. It goes off her foot, picked up by Poulin. She wants to go back to Lazito, who's working right at the logo between the circles. And she'll work the screen, go to the elbow. There's a switch off with Pano. They'll go back down to their original assignments. And don't forget, Hart guarding Lazito's got the 2 personal fouls. Poulin keeping the dribble alive, but not really going anywhere. That's going to be off from Bartlett. That was tough. Bartlett came around, passed at her shins, goes off from her foot, out of bounds. For the West Rutland basketball, they've just got to go down the corridor and recover it. And Byrne asks just to slide over a little bit out of the corner, and she does. And now Hart will take her turn at bringing the ball up and setting the table here. We're at 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, and West Rutland has their pass picked off. That was Bartlett to Lazito. 21-10, West Side's JV squad with the lead. The opening act here, we'll have the varsity action in this basketball game at a later date on Channel 15 for you. But they cleared out the baseline side. Bartlett brought it back around inside the field of play, and that's going to go up. And nope, offensive rebound. Oh, Littleton should have gone right back up with it. And somebody's hauling down off the bench to go up with it. Lazito created a basket. Yes. Nice job by Lazito. And she did that the whole first half. Remember, she had the first 6 points of the ball game for Twin Valley. And there's Lazito had the ball tipped, ends up in her hands. And oh, he got called out. Yeah, she got caught between the thought and the pass. And Romelt will turn the ball over. It's kind of in a tough position, too, also. And so time winding down near the 3-minute mark. Byrne to Hart to Ricky, and a nice job of reversing the basketball against this zone. And oh, that went off to the left, and Woods will just nice soft little pass off, and Lazito, great look down inside. Another chance possibly, and jump ball called. As Lincoln got inside there and tied it up. Then they're going to have Poulin go on the baseline. She'll take the ball out of bounds. They're going to set that box formation up. And West Rutland, of course, going zone on the inbounds play. Didn't want anything to happen down inside. Poulin stepped inside the defender, and oh, she could have pulled the trigger. And oh, Lincoln will go hard to the floor, and it's going to be off from Poulin. That was a both good hustle play by both sides right there. 21-12, 2:40 to go, third quarter action. Hart having a good solid night. Girardi at the scores table. We can set the check in for West Side. Ricky, her pass will get to Pano, and she'll let everybody go by her and put it up and in. Very patient shot by Pano, as 3 defensive players went flying by her. Zita needs a little help now. She's going to lob it down in the corner. Poulin did make the save, but unfortunately to Ricky, and Ricky plays for West Rutland. Ricky with the crossover, and she brought it up very effectively into the front court. And Hart will throw it away. Yeah, she was looking for Byrne, and Byrne needed to be about 7'4" to get that. And now Byrne will sit down, and Girardi will come in and take her spot. It's about the same rotation they had in that first half. They don't only have the 1 player for the substitution. Nobody in any foul trouble. A couple players with 2 fouls apiece, but nothing serious. Lazito can't seal the deal after she made the move. Lincoln wrestles the ball to freedom, gives it off to Girardi. Girardi will cross over. Girardi to the paint, the free throw line, and her pass tipped around and taken away by Poulin up ahead to Bartlett. They have a 2-on-1, Twin Valley does, and Lazito, oh, she can't get that first shot to go up and in, but she did get the rebound. They laid off her, and she'll miss the second open look. So Lincoln will just dish it off to Hart. Now it's in a dangerous spot right there and could have been picked off. Girardi brought that ball out in front of her and will dribble it off her own foot out of bounds, and it'll be a turnover. 23-12, 1:18 to go.
Don't stop.
And Girardi at the last second heard the footsteps went up there, and Lazito does a good job of keeping the dribble alive. Lazito does. Bartlett to Poulin, down to a minute to go on the clock. And Lincoln jumped out defensively and literally jumped out and got the foul. That'll give the ball on the baseline Twin Valley. And each team was only the one team foul apiece here, so it's been a pretty well executed third quarter. West Rutland with 8 points in this quarter. And Lozito didn't take the shot. She got off the pool, and that's going to hit the hit the backboard support there. That's considered out of bounds, and the ball just a dead ball, and it'll become West Side's JV squad's ball. As we wind it down to 50 seconds, and there's the steal, kind of, maybe? No, Lozito got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds. Couldn't come up with the possession afterwards, as Twin Valley bring in Littleton 34 and Schwab number 00. I'll tell you what, I don't know how the pass got there, but it got to Gianna Ricky, and then she saved it. How she did that, and Lincoln will put it up, and long rebound on the weak side, and will be picked back up by Pono to the hole, and got it. Pono, right place, right time as usual, and she'll get 2 points for the effort. 25-12, 25 seconds to go, third quarter, and here comes Twin Valley. They'd like to end the year with a bucket. Long 3-ball off the front of the rim. It was taken over by Schwab's got it. It was actually the rebound was taken by Littleton. They had plenty of time, 11 seconds to go. Poolin trying to find some space to get down inside, and Lincoln will hit the floor and get the foul on top of it. On the arm, and 2 shots coming up for Poolin, and that's going to be 2 fouls on Lincoln. So Amy Lincoln joins a couple of her teammates. Byrne and Hart have 2 fouls also. Poolin a little bit off the mark with that first one. Poolin with a long 3-shot ritual will put up and get the second one. So West Rutland with 5 seconds, plenty of time to get off a decent shot. Nope, they'll have it stolen away. And I think she double dribbled, yeah. Well, tell you what, with 1.1 second to go, West Rutland's going to have the ball, but they're in their offensive end already. So yeah, I think it's very possible to catch and get a shot off here, a makeable shot. They don't have to go the length of the court. They're already in there at half court. Ponto, oh, would have counted, but it just off the mark. 25-13, West Rutland's JV squad would lead going into the fourth quarter of play. And Girardi, now she's in there. She's going to work with Byrne in the backcourt. Byrne had a very good third quarter. She racked up 5 points, and her pass too tall. Even for Ponto, it goes off her fingertips out of bounds. Just a 12-point lead and a lot of time left, so settle in. A lot can happen here in this fourth quarter of play. Poolin to the hole on the front of the rim, and then Ponto will give it to Ricky. Ricky with some buckets tonight. To Girardi on the floor, got inside a lot of people, hit the bottom of the backboard, comes off to Hart. She'll put it up and get it. Boy, I tell you, working in tight quarters, Hart will get the basket. And Lozito's pass goes off from the leg of Hart. That's not a kick, it's not for a foot, it's off from the leg. And we'll have Lozito with the basketball. Find a little opening, a little seam, and she lost the handle going up the lip, and out of bounds off from Girardi will become Twin Valley basketball. Poolin calls the play out. They're going to go to that box formation. They work it all the way back around. There's Lozito to Bartlett, open and trying to use the window, no good. Lozito kept the ball alive, couldn't control it. Now Byrne will chase it down in the corner, throw the top of Lozito, get it off to Girardi. Girardi to the elbow, and time she decides that she wanted to do something with the ball, they tipped it away from her. And Lozito in double digits now will get the basket. And she'll take the ball away from Girardi. No, Girardi will get position, get back. And Lozito a little slow to get up, but she's coming up behind Girardi. And Girardi at the last second, I'm not sure if she was aware she was there or not, but she's able to snake it down. And nice save on the baseline by Pono. And then the shot put up by Ricky. No good. And Schwab has it and traveled. Yeah. Came down after getting right up in the airport and lost her bounce when she hit the floor, and it'll be a travel. Bartlett coming out of the ball game, number 5, and Wyatt 4 taking her spot for Twin Valley. Byrne with a nice grab on a short hop. Girardi up top. She'll get the basketball. They'll give it off to Hart, who's open. Yeah, Hart's got this ritual or habit of when she catches the ball and gets ready to shot, she'll actually look down, take her time, spin the seams of the ball around, which is okay if you're wide open, but in a game where you got people guarding you quickly and tightly, you got to really catch and fire. I don't know if that will fly, and you might have to work on that little hitch of hers doing that. Lazito, no. One more time for Lazito. This time she'll put it up and be short. She had a closer shot and didn't put enough juice on it. Yeah, it's going to stay down. You can see Byrne lobbying for the fact that it went off from Twin Valley, but she'll lose that argument, and we'll have Poulin take the ball out of bounds. They got to retrieve the ball, went all the way down the corridor again. And that will give me a chance to recap and tell you it's 27-15 West Rutland. JV with the lead, 5:53 to go in the fourth quarter. No any foul trouble. A couple people with 2 fouls apiece, and team foul wise, really low right now. It's 2 for West Rutland, 1 for Twin Valley. Zito catches fires, and I'm not sure if that was tipped or what, but it came up well short of the basket. Now Byrne will bring it up the near sideline. Byrne will be picked up by Wyatt, and Byrne will go around her, and there's the help defense by Schwab. They went back to Girardi, and a good reaction by Poulin, and now basket by number 12 out there is Amanda Hart. So Hart, I think that puts her right on the edge of double digits or in double digits. Pushes the lead to 14. And Zito stepped inside the defender and came hard off the glass that time. Up ahead to Girardi, good catch, and she will not get the finish. Then the foul will be on Ricky. Yeah, Ricky.
Tina, separate from her when she breaks it down like that. Separate, give her some of the basket, okay?
So after all the dust settles, it's Twin Valley basketball. Lazito will work it up against Girardi. Always a good defender, Girardi is. They had Lazito open for the give and go, but didn't give her the basketball. Schwab, just before the 5 count, will spit the basketball out to Littleton, and now Poulin with the pass with the ball. She'll give it off to Wyatt. Wyatt on the elbow, and Girardi read it all the way, and it goes off from Girardi's legs, and she goes hard into the bleacher area and scared the heck out of one of the varsity basketball players. Yeah, and they check with Girardi, make sure she's okay, and she gives them the heads up that she's fine. Poulin now has been designated in the fourth quarter to handle the ball quite a bit more, trying to open up Lazito, I think. Boy, Lazito got the pass back from Hart. I think Hart just picked up foul number 3. Yeah, and that's just the 4th team foul, and that is, according to the board, only the 2nd foul on Hart. That's good news for West Rutland. Because we're 4.5 minutes left. And boy, I tell you, Hart read that, but just dribbled it off her foot out of bounds, but she anticipated where the pass was going to go. Yeah, and Poulin wants Schwab to come over, and they're going to set the play up. And it's a different, I can't know what to call it. I've never seen a formation like that. Oh, my goodness, they brought her to Wyatt. And Littleton was standing there all alone for a layup. The whole defense had shifted, overloaded to that far side, and Littleton just was clapping for the ball, and they didn't get it to her. This time the defense stayed home, and Littleton lost it out of her hands, out of bounds. So West Rutland trying to hold on and get the win. Their JV squad very good this year. Byrne down inside to Ponto. She brought the ball down low, and that gave Wyatt a chance to make the steal. Once she brought the ball down, she was in a lot of trouble. And Wyatt, she went left, right, and then straight up the gut, and now she's working between circles. She wants to penetrate down the paint, and the ball just comes up off the floor out of her hands, and Girardi will have it. That was just too much dribbling on the play by Wyatt. Girardi will spin away from the pressure. And then now she needs some help, and she'll find Hart. Hart will circle back around, and travel call on Hart. When she put the brakes on, she picked up that rear pivot foot. Akers, 32, coming back in the ball game. Remember, she started the second half off with the 3 fouls, played the point position, and then picked her 4th foul up. About the midway point of the 3rd quarter. Now she's back in there, and at the midway point here. 3:56, so it's up to 4 minutes. Called the midway point. And Lazito will be left alone, and in and out of the basket. And Lazito picked up the foul. Yeah, she came across the arms with the hand. That is just the second team foul. Lazito not in any foul trouble. Well, she is actually. That's 3 on her. Bite my tongue. And Lazito got to be careful there. She played against Girardi, knocked the ball away, and comes in the hands of Schwab, and she's going to take a long outlet pass as Wyatt came back to meet it, and that's what kept the possession for Twin Valley. A little confusion on the handoff, and Lazito now finally has got a handle on the basketball. 29-15, West Rutland. And I'll tell you, Ricky, just great coordination right there. Anticipation, coordination, and a foul on it's Lazito. It's 4. Yeah, that is the call, and that is only the 3rd team foul. More importantly, though, that is 4 fouls on Lazito, and if they're entertaining any thoughts of making a comeback here in the ball game, they probably are going to definitely need her services. And they do leave her in the ball game 3-10 and 4 fouls. We come off to Byrne. Byrne looking to add to that 5-point total, and that won't happen. There's Pano up, and Pano will get it. Offensive rebound, and the putback by Pano. Lazito backed up, and once she killed the dribble, you see Girardi get all over her. Off the close to the 5 count. That is the 5-second count. Great defense by West Rutland as they covered up all her options to pass the ball out of bounds. And Lazito came out of play and talked to the coach for a while. Now she'll go back in the ball game. She's kind of spacing out there on that. Schwab got fouled by Byrne. She just picked up her 3rd personal. Yeah, so she picks up 3 fouls, and hopefully that won't even become a factor here with just 2.5 minutes to go, and a 16-point lead for West Rutland. Lazito and Girardi. It's a good matchup to watch. Lazito, nope, becomes a pass outside to Schwab. Schwab fouled. Hart will pick up the foul. And I think that's 3 on Hart now. That is, so getting hoping it gets to the point of the ball game with just 2:22 to go in a 16-point lead where that will not become a real issue, the foul trouble. Schwab will have to wait for the second shot as they bring in Amy Lincoln to replace Ricky. So Gianna Ricky will sit down. Good ball game by Ricky. Nope, and that's going to be rebound by Akis. Got it! Akis on the offensive rebound, stepped inside, went high off the glass, and made it happen. 31-17. Hart holds the ball, waits, goes to Lincoln on the baseline, pushes the pass up to Pano, and Pano will get the basket, and Lincoln will get the assist. Tell you what, when they go down inside to Lincoln and Pano, usually good things happen for them. Akis, no. Rebound, Pano. She'll get it out quickly to Byrne, up ahead to Girardi. Girardi will pull away from the pack and have it taken away on a layup attempt by Wyatt. I don't know how she got the ball away, but she did, and she will somehow get it up into the hands of Lazito. She was fouled. That's going to stop the clock with 1:35 to go, and some free throws coming up. Yes, that'll be Girardi with the foul, and that'll be her 3rd team personal foul. And 2 shots fouled in the act of shooting. And Lazito had it online, just didn't put enough juice behind the ball. She'll get another chance here. She added some muscle to it, too much muscle. Akis will go to the line. Akis with the offensive rebound and fouled, and she'll be shooting 2 now as Lincoln will. Yeah, 8:23 is Lincoln picking up the foul. And she's got 3 now. Like I said, with 1:33 to go, and Ricky on the bench for a substitution if they need it, things are still in good shape here for West Rutland. That's 3 misses in a row now by the Twin Valley JV squad. Akis, a little bit more longer look, and no. I didn't think it hit the rim, yeah. So it's going to be violation of the ball automatically go to West Rutland. And at no point in the ballgame do we see a press from either side. I thought maybe when we go down to the 2.5, 3 minute mark that Twin Valley might press just out of urgency to kind of close the gap, make something happen, but they didn't. Pano changed her mind midair, gave it to Hart, and Hart, nope. Lincoln had it slip out of her hands, and that ball will be on the floor. Jump ball. It's Wyatt and Byrne wrestle for it on the floor. And so the arrow this time will favor Twin Valley. It was a very quiet, just a steady ball game tonight. Jim never really got cranked up. West Rutland with a 16-point lead. And there's the screen set for Lazito, and she'll loop along the baseline. Nice little kick-out pass. And they didn't get the basket once, twice. And Lincoln stepped inside, and Lincoln used that height to gain the advantage to get the basketball. 52 seconds to go in Hart. Didn't hear Lazito coming behind her, and she'll slap the ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with West Rutland. So they call the play out. It's going to be Girardi with the catch, and she'll pass up the 3 ball. Go in the corner to Lincoln. They play a little inside-outside game, bring her back to Girardi. She'll get inside the defender, and her pass was handled. It was tough, but Hart's got good hands. And Lincoln, that could have been partially tipped. It'll be out of bounds off from Littleton, and it's going to stay with West Rutland. And you can see Lazito with that good takeoff speed, able to get it to the top of the arc with no problem. Trying to work out the screen, pass up the shot, pull it down actually. Akis with the catch, and they want to go down inside, and last touch by Pano. Pass intended for Littleton. So Akis on the baseline, waits for the little screen to Lazito, and that's where they come up top and through her hands and out of bounds. Lazito's played a pretty solid game though overall tonight. Did a good job. So West Rutland with 17.6 seconds to go. See if they run through a play here, just get over the timeline and pass the timeout. Hart will hold and be pressured now, and that was Schwab on her. There's a steal by Akis, and her pass up ahead to Wyatt. Will chase it down in the corner. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and they don't want to foul, and they did. That's going to result in shots with 2.9 seconds to go. Yeah, and Byrne will have her 4th foul, but it doesn't matter right now with 2.9 seconds to go. You don't want her to do it, but there's not a huge consequence tonight for that.
Take your time, Dad.
There's a Wyatt, just the 1-on-1 here. Will miss it, and the clock's going to run out in 2 seconds, 1 second. And that's the ball game. So West Rutland's JV squad will get this night started off with a 16-point win over Twin Valley, 33-17. A good effort by both schools. Get out there, support your student athletes, and always watch Munger Vision.